Good morning, guys. This is Aaron Jimenez coming to you from Villa de Leyva, which is a colonial city here in Colombia. And yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick video. Man, look at these massive doors here. And, this city has been around for quite some time. And it's kind of an interesting perspective here. It's a little different, obviously, than life in the U.S. Um, these cobblestone roads, and just a much slower life here. And I love it. It's actually really very interesting. And one of the things that I love that kind of hit me is that as we're kind of going through some of the history of the city, um, what I found is that you can see behind me the architecture that exists here. And interestingly enough, when you either have to rebuild or repair um, a space here, um, you don't get to build your own thing. You have to build it in a way that complies with all the old standards. And you also have to build it with the same materials that have been used for 400 years here. And it really got me to thinking how different that is from the Palisade, California fires. If um, if you've kind of kept up on any of those Palisade fires in 2024, I believe 2025. Um, Unfortunately, what's happening is all those people are receiving, money for their homes that burnt up, but they're being required to pour in millions and millions of dollars more to build them to current code specs. So unfortunately, a lot of what's happening is those people whose home, they purchased their homes for $2 million, they were given $3 million to rebuild, and now it's going to cost them $7 million to rebuild their homes. And so unfortunately, so many of them will not be able to rebuild their homes in that Palisade area. So all that to say that when you buy a space here and you build a home here, you have to build it to these specs, right? You have to build it to these older specs using the older materials. And it's actually very interesting because it got me to thinking about relationships, right? Because of course that's where my mind goes all the time. But it got me to thinking about relationships and how this city and these streets have been built the same for the last 400 to 600 years. And in relationships, um, unfortunately, we're doomed to make the same mistakes in our relationships that our family members made with us. And it's not because we are difficult. It's just because it's what we know. It's what we know. If you only know how to make a certain cake, you're not going to get a different cake, right? You put the same materials in, you're going to get the same recipe. You're going to get this. You make the same recipe, you're going to get the same outcome. And the same is true with relationships. You do the same things, you're going to get the same outcome. So, and we don't know how to build another cake. We don't know how to build anything different. So until we can disrupt the pattern of relationships, we're going to have the exact same relationships we've had or that our family members experienced before us and generations before us. So, just some food for thought if we want to change our relationships, right? Because, honestly, I mean, look at these buildings have been here for 400 to 600 years and they're going to be around hopefully a lot longer. Maybe that works for people, right? Maybe it works for people to have relationships where they're fighting and yelling all the time. Maybe that's if they both know that to be the only thing, then it'll work for them. The problem, though, is when a person who grew up in a home who didn't yell is gets in relationship with someone who did yell or whatever innocuous relationship thing. That's when it becomes a problem. So, and unfortunately, honestly, fortunately, all of us marry different individuals or are partnered with different individuals. So just a fun, interesting thought about the beauty that exists, with 400 to 600 year old architecture, the beauty that exists in generational influences being passed down from generation to generation, and the beauty that exists in new architecture and the beauty that exists in new relationships. So, just some thoughts, guys. Hope you're all having a great day. And we are here in Colombia and really just enjoying this incredible experience. Thank you very much, guys. And I hope you all have a great, amazing, and wonderful day.